everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit bittersweet because we are starting a series talking about the scents and the products that Scentsy is getting ready to discontinue for the upcoming spring and summer season. I'm sure a lot of you are probably like, we just got done with Christmas. We're already getting ready for spring. Yes, in Scentsy land, our fall and winter catalog, this guy right here, this is getting ready to discontinue. Starting February 1st, we're going to have a brand new fabulous catalog and I can't wait. I can't wait to share it with you guys. But before that happens, we have to make room for all the new fabulousness. So that means we need to discontinue scents. We need to discontinue products, warmers, things like that. So this is going to be the start of a series to share with you all of the products that we are going to be saying goodbye to. Now, today's video is probably the one that will be, I want to say the most popular, but the one that people are most interested in, and that is talking about what Scentsy Bars are going to be retiring, what room sprays and scent circles are going to be retiring. So it was funny. I actually had my full gamut of testers here and I started picking out all of the scents that are retiring. You guys, there's 49 scents that are retiring. That's how you know we are adding some fabulousness for sure. But as I was like picking them out and my pile was getting bigger and bigger, I was like, because I was planning on doing like a whole like discontinued scent sniff session with you guys. That would easily be over an hour long because you guys know your girl likes to talk, and with 49 scents, I can talk. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to name off the scents that are going to get ready to retire. And then I have chosen my small little group of 12. I've chosen my top 12 picks out of this particular discontinued list. Now I could still go on and choose some more out of this list because there are some really great scents that are going to be retired. Now, with that being said, something that I can't stress enough to everyone, scents that, especially if you're familiar with Scentsy and you're like, oh, Christmas Cottage comes back every single year, or Honey Pear Cider comes back every single year. I don't need a Scentsy club. All of these scents that are getting ready to retire, none of them, not a one, is guaranteed to come back. Now, Scentsy generally will bring back a good majority of these, but you guys have heard over and over again, my first Scentsy heartbreak was Huckleberry Sage. That was, a scent that came back every fall and winter season, and I knew I didn't need to stock up on scents. At the time, Scentsy Club was not a thing, and so I knew I could come to expect it every fall and winter season until it didn't come back. And I was like, wait, what? Am I missing something? Because Huckleberry Sage is not in here. What's happening? So just know that no matter how frequently these scents tend to come back, none of them are safe. So just consider yourself warned. So either if you hear your favorite scent being named off in this list, either stock up, grab some bars. Right now we're running a sale on all the bars. So grab some bars for yourself or set up a Scentsy Club. Scentsy Club, in case you are not familiar, is the subscription service that Scentsy offers. That is, there's all kinds of perks, but one of my favorite things is the always get my bar perk. So that is a subscription service specifically for our consumable products. Bars are consumable products. So the always get my bar perk, when you take your favorite bar and you add it to your Scentsy Club, Scentsy will continue to make this bar for you and ship this bar to you for as long as it's in your club, even after it has retired. Mind blown. It's amazing. And there are several of these that I will be adding to my club. I think all 12 of these are going into my club, potentially. We're gonna, that's a whole nother video. You guys know that that's a long video. I'm gonna be showing you my Scentsy Club subscription, what bars I have in there. I am going to be removing some bars, and I'm most definitely going to be adding some bars. So look forward to that. Okay, without further ado, we are almost 5 minutes in. Let's go ahead and talk about this list because you guys, it is a long list. Okay, so this is the entire list of the scents that are going to be retired, and then we'll talk about my highlighted picks. So apple and cinnamon sticks, Apple and Oats, Around the Campfire, Autumn Hearth, Autumn Road Trip, Autumn Sunset, Be Merry, Best in Snow, Blood Orange Spice, Breakfast in Bed, Brownie Batter, Candied Cranberry Pecan, Caramel Apple Craze, Cedar Cider, Christmas Cactus, Christmas Cottage, Cider Mill, Cinnamon Bear, Cloven Cinnamon, Cozy Cardigan, heartbreak, Cozy Fireside, Cranberry Garland, Dumbo Circus Parade, Dancing Sugar Plums, Eskimo Kiss, Evergreen and Grapefruit, Farm Stand Pumpkin, First Day of Fall, Homestead Holiday, Honey Pear Cider, Hug in a Mug, Iced Pine, I'm Snow Over It, Just for You, Fir, F-I-R, like the tree, Maple Apple Bourbon, Perfect Peppermint, Perfect Pumpkin Pear, There's the Door by Perfect Pumpkin Pear. You guys, excuse me, you guys know how I feel about that scent. Pretty in Plaid, There's the Door along with Perfect Pumpkin Pear. Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl, Pumpkin Roll, Saddle Up, Silver Bells, Sleigh All Day, Snowberry, Snow-Kissed Cranberry, Stroopwafel Delight, Vanilla Mint, Very Merry Cranberry, Very Snowy Spruce, and Winterberry Apple Tea. So that is the entire lineup of the bars, scent circles, and room sprays that are going to be retiring at the end of this month or while supplies last. We are now officially in the Scentsy transition month. So now for these retired products that we're going to be talking about in the coming days, they are officially while supplies last. So as soon as they sell out, they will not be restocked. So just consider yourself warned. Let's talk about my favorite scents. Okay, so like I said, I am going to be doing an edit in my Scentsy Club, and how I do this, in case you're newer to Scentsy Club and you have a subscription, if you like maybe set it up in the spring and summertime, what I typically tend to do is the scents I know that are coming back, and that's going to be a whole other video to share with you what scents are going to be coming back, but the scents I know that are going to be coming back for the spring and summer season, I take those scents out of my club to make room for the fall and winter scents for the season. That way, if these scents don't come back next fall and winter season, I know I'm still going to get them, and then I can make room for other bars later on, if that makes sense. So if I know my favorite scents from the spring and summer are coming back, those bars get the boot because I can place individual orders during the spring and summer season to make room for these guys. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so in no particular order, well, let's go ahead and start with, we'll start with my favorite. You guys, Dumbo. It makes me so sad I had to actually pull the bar as well as the tester. When I saw that this was being discontinued. Here's my thought process on this. Dumbo Circus Parade. First of all, Scentsy, have you bumped your head? What's wrong? What? Why are we? What? It's so good. Hands down, going into my club, if I had to only choose 2 scents, I'm glad I don't have to, it would be Sweet Plum Pastry and Dumbo Circus Parade. I love this scent so very much. This for me does trigger a scent memory. For those of you who have been around with me for a little while, you know when travel was a thing, hasn't been for over a year now, but whenever my husband and I would take a trip somewhere, I would always bring a new scent. And I always travel Scentsy style, so either I am bringing a Scentsy Go, a mini fan diffuser, a wall fan diffuser, a warmer, and some wax, or all of the above. I am bringing a brand new scent. That way, when I am warming this scent going forward, it reminds me of that trip. And that's what this does for me. And it was like one of the best trips ever. We went to Marco Island over 2 summers ago now, and this just takes me back there. It was such a magical trip. It was amazing. And this just takes me back there. And it's just such a fun and fruity summery fragrance, which is why that's what scares me. The fact that they're discontinuing this before the spring and summer season. My thought process is if they're discontinuing the Dumbo Circus Parade scent for the spring and summer season, it's probably not coming back. That's just my own thought process. I hope it does, but if it doesn't, I'm adding like 3 bars to my club. In fact, I already did because I freaked out when I saw that this was not in the new catalog. I was like, I can't even wait to like do my edit with you guys. This needs to go into my club just in case some freak thing happens and this sells out like overnight. I will get this bar for the rest of time. Oh, it's so good. It's very tropical, fruity. There's like orange and mango and like papaya. It's very like tropical fruity, and I love this. Okay, let me tell you what Scentsy says about this one, and then we will move right along. This is why I couldn't do like all 49 fragrances, because this would easily be over an hour. Okay, Dumbo Circus Parade. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest scent on earth. I know. Why are we getting rid of this? Featuring sweet clementine, creamy peach, fresh mango, and vanilla bean. I also pick up other things in there, but it's wonderful. It's a wonderful fruity fragrance. Is it the strongest powerhouse fruity fragrance? No. I would still consider this a strong fragrance. Is this like knock your socks off? No. I would say it's a solid like medium to strong strength, but I wouldn't even care if this only lasted me a couple of hours. Like, this is just so good. Oh man, that's so sad. Okay, the next one. And then after this, it's not really gonna be in any particular order because I love all of these. Winterberry apple tea, you guys. Winterberry apple tea. This one was a new one, I believe last fall and winter season. I was really happy to see it come back, but this is just one of those that I feel like none of these, honestly, ever since my heartbreak, like I've been scarred. So I just feel like no scents are safe. Like not even any of the pumpkin scents. Like seriously, they could just create a whole new lineup of pumpkin scents. And I'm sure I would love them, but I just feel like no one is safe. This is amazing. Winterberry apple tea. This went into my club last year, and then I did remove it for this fall and winter season because it was available to order individually, but this will easily go back into my club. This is wonderful. This is apples, it's cranberry, it's honey, it's sweet. It's a sweet winterberry kind of scent that's just so, so nice. And I can easily see warming this into the spring and summer months. So that's why it's like, I think maybe because it's winterberry apple tea, we have to be appropriate or something. I don't know. Okay, next. Once again, this is now no longer in any particular order. Stroopwafel Delight. This is a bakery lover's dream. This is so nice. This is a rich caramel bakery scent. This is very rich. If you don't tend to like bakery scents, I wouldn't recommend this. This is almost cloyingly sweet, but it is that very like rich, deep sweetness that's just so nice. And this performs like a champ, This is great by itself. It's also great for mixing if you are wanting to kind of give another scent more of a bakery kind of twist to it. This is a great mixer as well. So Stroopwafel Delight, there is that. Why don't I read to you some of these descriptions instead of just going off of what my sniffer thinks. Winterberry apple tea is winter tea, cozies up to cranberry, apple, and honey. Absolutely, 1,000,000%. Let's see here, bakery. Stroopwafel Delight, a cozy twist on a traditional Dutch treat made with creamy vanilla, rich melted butter, and cinnamon. Amazing. So those are 3 down. Next one, and I don't know, this may make it into my Scentsy Club. Eskimo Kiss. Okay, the only reason why I say it might is because for me, and I have heard lots of people disagree with me, and that's totally fine. We are all entitled to our own opinions. I have Arctic Kiss in my Scentsy Club currently, and I find that these two scents are very similar. They are different, but I personally find them to be similar. So I have always added Eskimo Kiss to my club. I might, just to make myself feel better. I don't know. We'll see, because my club is getting super out of hand. So we'll have to wait and see. But this is a beautiful winterberry scent. This is like, I think it's a blackberry, and there's a coolness to it. It's not minty, but there is a coolness to this. but it's a winter berry kind of scent. Really, really nice. Let's see here. Eskimo Kiss Blackberry Jam, Caramelized Brown Sugar, Vanilla, and Amber, and a softly romantic scent. It's really nice. Love that one. So once again, I think it probably will make my club, but I feel like if I'm going to be making cuts, I'm going to do either Arctic Kiss or Eskimo Kiss. And I think Arctic Kiss might get inch ahead just a little bit. Honey Pear Cider. Oh, I love this. This one is one that does tend to come back every year, but once again, no scents are safe. No scents are safe. So this one is just exactly what you would imagine. It's honey and a pear cider. It's so nice. There is a little hint of spice to it, but it's not an aggressive cinnamon spice at all. This is just so nice, so cozy, and very perfect for like the fall time. Oh, I love this. Honey Pear Cider is not in the Woods collection. Let's see here. Honey Pear Cider. The scent of pure autumn bliss. Totally. Absolutely. This is just straight up fall. Fresh, juicy pear and sweet honey together with subtle hints of spices. It's perfect. This one will absolutely go into my club. It does all the time. And then that way, if it doesn't come back, I am not a sad, sad monkey. Okay, we have Cozy Cardigan. This one will go into my club. This one, man, I really enjoyed it last year, but man, this year, I'm loving it in all the things. I wish the perk for Scentsy Club was always get my all the things. Like I would get this in the fragrance flowers. I would get this in the body line. I would get this in all the things and the wax and all the things. It's so pretty. This is for me, it's a feminine, musky, it's perfumey. Let me go ahead and tell you what Scentsy says about this, but it's so beautiful. And like I said, I loved it last year, but then this year I think having it in the body line this year, it just really made me realize how much I really love this. Cozy Cardigan, fine bedded bliss in layers of soft suede, blushing rose, and amber silk. I don't get a ton of floral from this besides the fact that it does give me a perfumey feel, but it's not, for me personally, it's not super powdery. I feel like the amber kind of helps out with that like rose scent in here, but it's so good. It's so good. Very pretty, very feminine. Like I said, it is kind of a musky scent. So if you don't like musky type fragrances, I don't think you'll like this, but this is like the perfect like personal fragrance as well as like a bedroom fragrance. Very, very pretty, and it will go into my club. Like I said, I wish Scentsy had always get my all the things. Okay, next scent, Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl, and yes, this will go into my club. If I had to only choose one of the pumpkin fragrances out of the catalog, out of this lineup, it would be the Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. I really love pumpkin roll, and I really love pumpkin roll. There is a pumpkin note to breakfast in bed, which, spoiler alert, is here. But there's different pumpkin notes in a couple of these things. So, but as far as like a pumpkin bakery scent, this would be it, absolutely. This to me smells like a pumpkin cinnamon roll with like a vanilla icing on it. The difference between pumpkin roll is that it's just straight up like pumpkin cinnamon roll. Like that's what it smells like, a pumpkin cinnabon. That's exactly what it smells like. This has more of a vanilla finish. So if you don't like any kind of vanilla in your scents, I would direct you to pumpkin roll. That was always my go-to until Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl came along. Oh, it's so good. I feel like the vanilla in this just kind of like smooths out that kind of cinnamony note there, and it just sweetens it up a little bit. And I love it. I can't get enough of it. Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. Where are you? You should be in bakery. Are you not? Are we in spice? We're in spice. Okay. Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. It's a strong one too, by the way. Fresh pumpkin garnished with cinnamon stick and a dollop of whipped icing. Not ice cream, icing. Yes, absolutely. So good. And it's a strong one too. Okay, next one. Okay, let's talk about the last of the pumpkin scents. So Breakfast in Bed. This one was a new one this season. I would be happy to see this one come back for sure. This one has pumpkin in it. There's, I think there is like a maple note to this. And then there is the like fall spices, which is really nice. I really, really do enjoy this one. I do think this is going to go into my club, but I'll just have to see how many cuts I can make and what like my must-haves are. I would imagine this one would come back, but you can't make any promises. Breakfast in Bed is wake up to warm pumpkin pastry filled with black raspberry and topped by a sweet cinnamon drizzle. But I almost get like a maple kind of note to this as well, but it's really, really nice. I do really enjoy Breakfast in Bed. Okay. And then the last like pumpkin type scent, this is definitely one of like my favorite fragrances ever, and it is Cider Mill. It's just pumpkins and apples. For me, I get no spice in this. This is just, it's pumpkins and apples. It's so good. This is like the very like end of summer, start to fall kind of fragrance when you're kind of done with the fruity scents, but you're like, I'm not really ready for the full on like spicy scents just yet, not the full on like really heavy scents. This is the perfect like transition from summer to fall scent. And I love this. This is, I think, a dupe for Bath & Body Works Pumpkin Apple. It's really, really good. Love it. Absolutely going into my club without a doubt. Okay, next one is Candied Cranberry Pecan. I love this one. I love me a good cranberry scent. And this one has a bakery element to it, a warmth to it, and I love the nuttiness that the pecan adds to it. It's wonderful. I didn't even read you the notes from Cider Mill. Scentsy says, Cider Mill brings together fresh apples, crushed pumpkin, and simmering spices for a cozy autumn treat. Says there's spices in there. I personally don't get it. If it is, it's very, very light. It's almost indetectable for me personally. There's that. Candied Cranberry Pecan is just a warm, sweet pecan, cranberry scent. And like I said, that nuttiness of the pecan comes through, which I do love. So Candied Cranberry Pecan is classic cranberries and pecans are sweetened by sugar cane and a ribbon of brandied plum. And I love it. All right, last two. This one, if you would have told me at the beginning of this season that this would make my like end of season discontinued favorites list, I would have told you were out of your mind. Apples and Oats. And not because I felt like it didn't sound good. When I first smelled this, just in the tester, I was like, okay, it's nice, but I feel like it's missing something. On cold, for me personally, Apples and Oats does feel like it's missing something. It does smell like apple oatmeal. It does smell like that. When it's warming, you guys, this transforms and it is a rock star. It is a fantastic performer, and the warming up of the oils in this wax, it does magical things. It is so nice. This will absolutely make my club. I would be shocked if this one didn't come back, but oh man, I will always remember the first time I warmed this and I was just like, what? I was like, look who's showing up to the party. Apples and Oats. Apples and Oats is showing up to the party. It is fantastic. Okay, last but most certainly not least, and definitely not rated last among all of these, by the way, is Snowberry. This is one of my favorite wintry type scents. This is fantastic. It is so hard to describe. There's nothing else like this, which is why it goes into my club without a doubt every season, because if this doesn't come back, I would be heartbroken. This is a winter berry, like winter strawberry scent that adds this like coolness to it. And if I remember correctly, believe there is like a minty or peppermint note to this, but I don't pick that up. I'm not a big on like peppermint or minty kind of fragrances. But this just adds a coolness to it. So there's this sweet winter berry scent with a coolness, which makes it a perfect, like after the holidays, kind of transitional scent from like the heavy, spicy bakery scents into your more cool winter scents, and even into the spring, I would say. because there is that sweetness to this. Hands down, fantastic scent. Let me tell you what Scentsy says about this. If I can grab it. This is going to be fresh, maybe? Maybe, maybe not. Fruity? It'll be fruity. There we are, it's fruity. Okay, Snowberry. Luscious blend of loganberry, strawberry, peppermint, and zesty cinnamon. Zero cinnamon in this. I'm telling you. In fact, leave a comment. Do you smell cinnamon in this? Zero cinnamon in this. It's just, I don't know what loganberry smells like, but I'm a fan. Like I said, more of that like wintry kind of strawberry scent. Peppermint is only there to add coolness. It really is a sweet winter berry scent. Winter fruity. Snowberry. It's a must. It's a must have. All right, you guys, see, this is why. This is why I couldn't do like a sniff session with every single scent, because here we are and we're 25 minutes in and I only shared my top 12 picks with you guys. So those are my top 12 picks for the scents that are being discontinued. Definitely go back, listen to the scents that are being discontinued. If you hear your favorite on that list, definitely jot it down, place an order, set up a Scentsy club. That way you have some of your scents, and especially right now where all the bars are on sale right now, this is the time to kind of stock up on your favorites, or like I said, add them into your club, and then you never have to worry about being without them. So let me know in the comments down below what scent you are really sad, or scents plural, because I'm sure a lot of you are like myself and you see this list and you're like, but with that being said, like I did say at the beginning, this is a bittersweet video. I am excited for what's to come in the spring and summer season, but it's just hard to say goodbye to some of our favorites. So like I said, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you are sad to see go. Are you stocking up? Are you setting up a Scentsy club? I would love to know. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.